Welcome in, everyone, for some 2K basketball. Sure to be an entertaining contest. Some collegiate talent including in the lineup. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Here we go. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. The kick out to Irving. Takes it inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
And on that drive, Kyrie with speed. The defense can't counter it, and the momentum gets Irving to his shot.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. To the paint. It's stolen by Hachimura. Pass to O'Neal. Westbrook. Fader on the way. Another miss by Westbrook.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Hachimura, no good. Here's Miami now. The offensive skill set for Karl-Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting with the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And it's Green, missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Adebayo, high post. Pass to Towns. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Right side, Westbrook. To end the run. Driving to the basket. And finished off by Westbrook.
So sudden once he takes that first step. Westbrook often proves uncontainable on the drive.
Nice shot by Hamilton.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
Here's Edwards. And that one, good.
Smart play, capitalizing close at the rim.
The kick out to Irving. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Irving's got 5.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Back to Towns. O'Neal with the steal. Here's Ross. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And right there, you see the decision-making ability of Hachimura. Sets his man up perfectly.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Hamilton. It's deflected.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. "11 seconds left here in the first quarter. Iverson outside. There's the triple. And so it's Miami with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You also have to admire how...
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Well, look at him driving down the lane with purpose. He knew just where he wanted to get to.
Here's Iverson. Iverson can't get that one to fall. Miami leading by 6. Edwards. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. No good that time. Chicago trails by 6. Here's Iverson. The statement dunk by Iverson.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
A towering presence. Adetokounmpo uses his size to his advantage down low.
Here's Irving. Pass to Hamilton. 5 on the clock. Out to Edwards. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Iverson left side. Fighting inside.
You gotta love Iverson's tenacity, especially when he's driving.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Miami. They've led by as much as 10.
With plenty of power behind that play, he didn't give the defense any chance to stop it.
Pass to Stewart. Outside Edwards. Irving with the ball. He's got 7. Kick out to Hamilton. And Stewart gets it to go. Now it's a 7-point Miami lead.
Can't fall asleep guarding Stewart from downtown. She has range that you simply have to respect.
And Adetokounmpo with the jam.
Well, that's a terrific pass. You love seeing this kind of unselfishness.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Hamilton. Now Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Screen by Antetokounmpo. O'Neal. Oh, the size and the force of Shaquille O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Here's Ayton. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Miami leads by only 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And Chicago has possession. A 2-point game. Pass to Stewart. Over Hamilton. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Let me tell you, that's a smart pass. Get it to Stewart and she'll knock him down.
Back to Green. Got a piece of it.
And he sent a message with that swat. Do not come in my house.
Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. No good on the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. They get a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Now here's Ross. Shot clock at 6. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The drive by Green, and Green slams it in.
And I love the physicality Draymond puts behind this drive. Get in his way at your own risk.
Pass to Stewart. Five to shoot. And she gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up for her.
Very smart from Stewart to get to the line. One of the best in the WNBA at drawing fouls.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Green. Knocks it loose. And stolen by James. In the air and down hard.
Oh, stop.
Hamilton outside. Pass to Westbrook. And here is Green. The kick out to Westbrook. Clock at 6. Over Jefferson. And Jefferson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jefferson. Here's Westbrook. Still yet to score. Poke loose.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Chicago leading. LeBron James on the wing. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The strength LeBron has this far into his career is incredible.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. A minute 50 left to play in the 3rd. Outside, Green. Here's Hamilton. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
artist behind many iconic throwdowns. Russell Westbrook putting on a show.
Here's Green. And Westbrook, here we go. And Westbrook throws it down.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up. Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Here's Westbrook. There's Green with the three. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Green's got 5.
You know, that was a smart feed, setting up for the 3.
Here's James. It's Chicago with another bucket.
No question, James is the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got the lead up to 7 now for Chicago.
Showing off the deep ball there. Shots like this really help her confidence. Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
For Chicago, they have put on 3 for 3 at the line tonight. The first one falls. Chicago making a switch here. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. With 2 seconds left. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good game, bro. Good game. It's Chicago up 7. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Miami trails by 7. And here's Westbrook from the arc. They get it back. Outside Anthony. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here is Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
Rui Hachimura picks one up.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
So it's Chicago now, leading by 5. Ayton the screen. Here's Ross. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
At the line for the away team.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
Mitchell outside. Out to the right wing. Miami needs to get a shot off. Here's Anthony. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Dillon Brooks.
And that's the type of challenge Anthony presents to the defense. Sometimes they are just forced to foul.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Chicago leading by 5. Green in the post. Oh, what a play inside.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Barry. Mitchell outside. Just 5 to shoot. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And he misses the J. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is, on paper, the smart foul. But O'Neal might just make them regret it.
Green with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Here's Brooks. Now O'Neal. Iverson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Beyond the arc. Not gonna go. Miami trails by 8. Now Edwards. From outside. He drills the 3.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Here's Brooks. Shaq going to work inside.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Now Irving. Oh, the slam dunk.
And make no mistake, Irving wants the ball in his hands in these moments. His confidence is off the charts.
Here's O'Neal. And stolen by Hamilton. Edwards. Edwards careening his way to the rim.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Iverson outside.
Well, I love whenever Edwards is disengaged defensively. Excellent job coming up with the block.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Iverson outside. Now O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Green outside. Shaq with the screen. Draymond. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Adebayo tries in. And there's the dunk.
Wow. Adebayo showing some leadership there in a big moment.
And when I look at the box score, a higher percentage of assisted buckets is a great sign. Tells you the team is playing well offensively.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Now we'll give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Substitution on the court.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook.
No foul.
That's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime.
No foul.
And we'll be back right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
Here we go.
Here he goes. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Check out the elevation from Westbrook. He's got some of the best hops in the league.
Got a piece of it. Ross with the steal. And the jam by Ross.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the button.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Green inside. Here's the three, and it's denied. Chicago leading by 4. Outside Westbrook. Nice to the hoop. And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, so difficult to defend one-on-one. When Westbrook gets a step coming off the screen, good luck.
Here's Adebayo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. And Adebayo drops them both.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Now Ross. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Westbrook. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over. Well, this is why you go to Towns in the clutch. That is big time.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And the miss. And so the big win by Chicago.
Good game, buddy. Good game.
They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about...
My team is celebrating Bam Adebayo's.
Throughout Season 5 of My Team, new daily college challenges are waiting for you.
Through the end of.
Welcome to 2K Sports. Should be a fun one here. We have some collegiate players stepping into the frame. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Here we go. So it'll be Chicago off the tip. Green with the ball. Now Green defending. Shaq can't hit. And so Green will bring it up for Hartford. Back to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And that's 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
And out of bounds as Hartford gains possession.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
To the paint. Here's Leslie. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Taken to the sky. What an incredible dunk.
And it's Green missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Hartford again with the bucket. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Hachimura. And again, Chicago. No good. Inside. Back to Stewart. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Not a lot of players these days operate in that space, but Stewie just loves that mid-range.
Back to Green. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
The quick look, no good that time. Here's Ross. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. 1:58 left in the first. And the layup is good.
Looking as tenacious as ever. Westbrook never holds back when going for his finish.
Got that one up quick.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Green slams it in.
And putting some power behind it. Nicely done.
Here's Ross. Takes it inside. And he can't jam it through. Pass to O'Neal. Baseline jumper. That's tipped.
Excellent timing as a shot blocker. Stewart adds a vertical dimension to her team's defense.
Goes up off the inbound. And Shaq with the slam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. To the middle. And Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Here's Iverson. Westbrook with the block.
And we saw he was ready to swat that one away in very good position.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Now here's Iverson. Down low. Westbrook with the block.
Boy, Westbrook is explosive in everything he does.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And both free throws good for Green.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 4. And Ayton throws it down.
It's always good to see Ayton going up strong, using his physical gifts.
For 3, Westbrook. And Hartford hits again from deep.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Hartford leads by
19.
It's okay, Cookie. Love you.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Hartford.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck has it, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it. Yeah, Stewart's presence down low stems from her skills and finesse. She's something to watch and admire.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Stewart. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Look, her ability to convert in those catch-and-shoot situations is essential to this offense. It makes them that much tougher.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
Stewart misses. Hartford leading by 6. And it's Russell Westbrook with the 3. Westbrook's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, his touch was there that time. What a silky shot.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Hartford making a switch here. And Ayton throws it down.
Using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Westbrook with a wide open look. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Westbrook's got a pair of triples in the second now for Hartford. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ayton's got 9 points.
Well, Ayton is quite literally a house in there.
And Hartford hits again from deep.
3 points.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
At times, she is tough to contain, especially when she's moving the basketball.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Hartford making a switch here. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Pass to Miller. Out to Edwards. Hartford moving the ball around. On the wing, Miller. It's good from long range.
And how fluid is Miller on those catch-and-shoot opportunities? Immediately rising up there once the ball touches his hands.
Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Westbrook with a deep three. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Chicago trails by 7. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Yeah, and over the years, Turner's gotten better at converting and one chances.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
Got it off in time. And it's Hartford bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Back right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Hartford leading by 7. Over in the corner, Green. Stewart in the corner. Pass to Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hartford needs to get off a shot here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Sometimes you see Breanna Stewart and wonder, how can anyone stop her?
And James throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. Put a little extra on that one.
Well, you're going to have to play her a little tighter. If you give her space on the J, she'll make you pay.
Another miss by James.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
On the wing, Green. 4 on the clock. And there's the drive. And Green slams it in.
And I love the physicality Draymond puts behind this drive. Get in his way at your own risk.
Ross with it. Over Brooks. No good from Ross. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
Yep, it counts.
Oh, good anticipation by Draymond, crashing the glass right on time to win that second chance look.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Hartford making a switch here. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game. Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Once Westbrook finds his groove on offense, he stays aggressive.
Pass to Stewart. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, I like her being aggressive even in close because she knows she has what it takes to capitalize.
And that's a grown man's jam by Green.
Chicago trails by 10. Here's Ross. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 more. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Turner comes with the double team to the left wing. Unloads. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Pass to Ross. Here's the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
I love how she moved the ball right there, setting it up on a platter.
Back to Green. Fires the 3. Oh, he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
At all times, he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
And he nails the 3rd. .46 seconds left to play in the 3rd. To the inside. Stolen by Brooks. Ross for 3. Ross grabs the board.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Stewart. Lets it go from deep. Hachimura, no good. Hartford leading by 9. Here's Ross. At the elbow, it's Bamba. For 3, Westbrook bangs home the trifecta. Westbrook's got 22 points.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Well, through 3 quarters of play.